for the VOD won't probably up because it was in a podcast episode. But we did a couple battles where Blue, Alistair, Bede, Erica, Piers, Volkner, and Surge all won. Erica has the power of not needing a Mega Evolution or anything to win. Or Terra. No, it's Gigantamax and Dynamax. Oh my god, Gibbons, thank you for the raid. How was stream? What were you doing? Bitch, you're gonna get your throat cut. I'm gonna gut you like a fish. Anyways, yay, Pokemons. I hope this is up to date. I think it is. There's 84 contestants in this wheel. And the first one is Valerie. I'm scared. Dark type, dark type, dark type, dark type, dark type, dark type, dragon type, dark type, dark type, dark type, dark type. Claire was right above this one, but it's Kabu. I think, yeah. I think Kabu's the fire one, yeah. Kabu. Here we go. Okay, so it's first Mr. Mime versus Ninetales. I don't know what Mr. Mime could do physically. Open my Bulbapedia. What do you do, Mime? I love you, Mime. What's Ninetales weak to? Stealth Rock. Rock, water, and ground. I have not seen any water or ground. Mud Slap. Oh, I must not get that anymore. Poor guy. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Mime could have Soundproof, Filter, or Technician. Which powers down super effective moves, which is damage from super effective attacks. So unless Mime can, like, get a 2-shot with, like, I don't know, a Psychic or something, he's kind of fucked. How much does Hex do? By the way, it's Flash Fire or Drought. So it literally just needs 2 turns. And how much does Psychic do from mine? Yeah. When burned. So It is faster. Oh, wrong one. Oh no, they're speed tied. They both got 100 speed. Wait, no. It's Galarian Mime. It's Galarian Mime that has 100. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I think Ninetales wins. Rigged. Next is Mawile versus Torkoal. Torkoal. Aromatisse versus Arcanine. That one, I could see Aromatisse maybe winning, but I don't know what Aromatisse gets. I'm pretty sure it does. Well, Aromatisse gets Flash Cannon, Drain Punch. She gets Drain Punch, wow. And Drain Punch. Yep. Or could have Justified. Arcanine. But we gotta go with what's best for it in the battle. What about Moonblast? Yeah. So Aromatisse can't do anything. What about Psychic? So Aromatisse can't do anything. Next is Slurpuff versus Salazzle, and I sadly have to say I know Slurpuff thought would win that. Granbull versus Camerupt. Now here's the thing, Granbull learns a bunch of shit. Intimidate, Quick Feet, and Rattled for its abilities. You literally just need to learn a water type move and you win. Water Pulse. I thought it would learn Surf. Yeah. And even if the ability is Solid Rock. Intimidate, Quick Feet, or Rattled. So you to ground and Earthquake, Stomping Tantrum, Bulldoze, Mudslap, Dig. Its physical is its best, so Earthquake, Stomping Tantrum, or Dig or Bulldoze. Yes! We're celebrating! We're celebrating! Our next Pokemon are Sylveon, that's Terra Fairy, versus a Gigantamax Scentiscorch. No. Wait, no. It does get a bubble. Rain Dance. Update, that's all of them. Yeah, she's kind of... Flying too, yeah. Rock, water, flying. And since Scorch has its G-Max move... It gets a Centiferno. Inflicts damage and binds the target for 4 to 5 turns. The binding effect is similar to Fire Spin, except that doesn't end prematurely. If the user switches out or faints, its power and whether its special physical move depends on the move it's based on. So it's just like a bind, basically. The fire move. But even then, yeah, I don't think Sylveon's gonna survive it. I say that with love. Yeah. Okay. Well, Kabu won 5-1. I don't like this. Gramble, MVP though. Where is Valerie? Okay, next trainers. We almost had Tarragon, but it's Byron. Rourke. Byron again. Hold him twice in a row. Okay, one more roll. Uh-oh. Flattery. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Bronzong versus Camerupt. That's one I actually want to skip over and go to the next one, because I think that one could be, like, deciding. Aggron versus Macargo. Things. I think it does. Magma armor, flame body, or weak armor. Aggron needs like literally one water move. Whirlpool, Surf, and Hydro Pump. With what are your abilities, sir? Sturdy, Rockhead, or Heavy Metal? Which probably would be Sturdy. So as long as Aggron doesn't one-shot, I could see Magcargo win. Oh, no. It's slower. Yeah. Man got 30. Well, Aggron got 50. It's literally a snail. It's a lava snail now. Oh. Does Surf one-shot Magcargo or Hydro Pump? This is another one we want to set. A Hydro Pump? It doesn't tell me right here. It's 80%. Yeah, I'm sorry, Magcargo. I rooted for you. Just know. Excadrill versus Blaziken. Blaziken gets Blaze and Speed Boost. Excadrill has Sand Rush, Sand Force, or Mold Breaker. Really? Damn. So Blaziken's just gone. No. No. Too much. Magnezone versus Chandelure. I really can't see Chandelure not winning. I don't think Magnezone gets anything that's super effective that comes to mind. So Magnezone doesn't even have a chance. Steelix versus Houndoom. Damn, these guys got a lot of Pokemon that could Mega Evolve. But since they're not their aces, it doesn't. Steelix versus Houndoom. Steelix has Rockhead, Sturdy, or Sheer Force. Houndoom has Early Bird, Flash Fire, or Unnerve. Rockhead, Sturdy, or Sheer Force. and has access to sturdy. It's whatever's the best one for it, like at the time. Yeah, sturdy would be the best. So Steelix would win. Damn. I went to this thinking Byron would be flopping. He's won all the matches except one. And we have one Pokemon left. Well, technically 2 sets, but we didn't do one of the sets. Bastiodon D-Max versus Torkoal D-Max. I know Torkoal's pretty slow. Bastiodon's probably slow. But Bastiodon does have sturdy or soundproof. Oh no, it's a fight between the elders. It has Bulldoze, Thumping Tantrum, Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Heat Crash, Temper Flare. But all that matters is if Bastiodon could one-shot. So do we think... Who do we think would win? Torkoal gets Fissure. It's a 30%. Oh, true. They would have to, like, basically time each other out. Yeah. So we're thinking Bastiodon wins. Yeah, I'm a winner. So we don't even need to do the Bronzong versus Camerupt because Byron wins 4 out of 1. So Flannery, Byron. Damn, I thought we were gonna get rid of Peepaw. Where's Flannery? And Flannery off of this list. Next roll. Hopefully it's not Byron twice again. No, it's gonna be Winona. What's they're gonna give her mustard? Oh, it's actually kind of an even battle. Charon. Charon, where are you, sweetie pie? Charon's become one of my favorite rivals through all of Pokemon. I have no clue why. Just growing on me. Yeah. So our first battle is Tropius versus Watchog. Watchog needs 1 ice type attack. By the way, Watchog gets Illuminate, Keen Eye, or Analytic. And it gets Ice Punch. What does Tropius get? Chlorophyll, solar power, and harvest. Right under there's no items, so harvest is useless. I'm 90% sure no matter what, Watchhog would win. From Watchhog. How much would a solar beam do? Or a leaf storm? Into 2 turns? Yeah. So, Watchhog easily. Well, now we're gonna have a bird battle. We have an unpheasant versus a swallow that's shiny. Swallow gets guts and scrappy. Unpheasant gets big pecs, super luck, or rivalry. Can't believe we're getting the mid battle now. You all literally just need a rock, electric, or ice move, and you win against each other. Swallow gets nothing. And neither does... Oh. Yeah, neither does Unpheasant. Yeah. I mean, guts is suffering. True. Swallow is a normal flying type. You said fighting normal. Oh. I don't know anymore. Okay. Oh, yeah. What about if Swallow used, is it better physical or special? Physical. Brave Bird. Brave Bird or Sky Attack? Because it is faster than Unpheasant. And any move from Unpheasant still does better. So Unpheasant wins. We can leave this as a to be determined till we get past the other Pokemon, because there are some other ones that are pretty easy to tell in this list. Oh, yeah. Okay, Swallow, you're gone. Gyarados versus Chinchino. She gets something. Cute Charm, Technician, Skill Link. She gets Thunderbolt, Thunder. Also, if you guys can hear Ted, he's enjoying himself. Yeah, thunder. I don't think Gyarados can do anything that could one-shot besides like maybe a wave crash. But I don't even know if it gets wave crash. Oh, but it doesn't get intimidate. It gets intimidate. Oh, but that doesn't care about special attack. Chinchino has lower. Oh, they're both same 60-60 defenses. So it could use stuff like Hydro Pump. Its physical attack is higher though. Outrage. Waterfall. Oh my god, Gyarados is in Pokemon Cafe Remix. I don't even think it gets Wave Crash. I can't find it. Yeah, there's no results for Wave Crash on Bulbapedia. Waterfall is its physical. I mean, probably. Well, Chinchino wins. Yeah, Chinchino wins. Pelipper versus Gigalith. And you gotta remember, Pelipper most likely would have Drizzle. And Gigalith probably has 30. Gigalith. Yeah, Gigalith got sturdy. So it just has to live 2. Live 2 and like use Rock Slide or Stone Edge. So it's like 100%. And a Hydro Pump in the rain does. Well, it would have to be 2 turns anyway. But even then, I don't think that would change. Go ahead and change the answer. I'm sorry. Wait, yeah. Gigalith would win then. Bike, Pelipper. Skarmory versus Liepard. This is where comes out that I don't know what Liepard does. Limber, Unburden, and Prankster. Fire Fang. Ice Fang. Yeah, I don't think that would really matter. Skarmory gets Keen Eye, Sturdy, or Weak Armor. So it's already living 2 hits at most. 70. Liepard is faster. So if Liepard can get off 2 Fire Fangs, it wins. What if Skarmory does X Scissor? It gets X Scissor. Liepard's defenses are really low, so. And Liepard, no matter what, kills in 2 turns and is faster. So Liepard? What? Liepard doesn't kill in 2 turns? Oh, that's just evil. Goodbye, Liepard. The final one, which is a Stoutland that's Terra normal, versus an Altaria that has Mega Evolved. Altaria, when it Mega Evolves, gets Pixelate. Stoutland has a lot of different types of moves, I know that for sure. With Intimidate, Sandrush, or Scrappy, so Intimidate. He gets all the fangs. He gets Ice Fang. Poison, Steel, Ice, and Fairy. He gets Iron Head. Steel. I think, yeah. Really? Yeah, 80. Damn, Ghost Outland. Altaria get Giga Impact. Altaria does? Double Edge, Giga Impact, yeah. I mean, even if whatever we choose, Charen wins. So we could just have this be a stalemate. And just give Charen the win. Yeah, so Winona is gone to Charen. And Winona is the 3rd woman of 3 so far today to lose to a man. And I'm not a fan of that. Next, please be a man so we can have a man-on-man violence. Milo versus B. Wait, B... Did B win? Yeah, she won. This is B's 2nd time fighting someone. Where is he? Milo. Oh, damn, same region, too. Region on region, or region inside violence. Okay, Ludicolo versus Hitmontop. But did Milo win a game, too? No, Milo lost. He snuck in. It wouldn't be surprising. I was like, I know this team. We've done this something with this team before, because I remember going crazy about Cherim. B, who are you really going up against? Oh, this is worse for her. Mina. True. Where do I have them all here? Mina. Okay, Hitmontop versus Shinotic. Shinotic gets Illuminate effects bar and Rain Dish. But also does get Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast. Ow. Okay. And Shinotic wouldn't be able to do anything. I don't think she would. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Shinotic. Does it get any poison moves? No. I don't see any. But, yeah. Our next one is Pangoro versus Gramble, which I think we can just say Gramble would win that. That's 4 times effective against Intimidated Pangoro. Surfetch versus Alolan Ninetales. Surfetch gets Steadfast and Scrappy. And Alolan Ninetales gets Snow Warning and Snow Cloak. Okay, it sets up the Hailstorm. Physical attack is 67. Well, now you're probably gonna want to hunt a little Vulpix. Surfetched also learns a Steel move, I believe. Yeah, it learns Iron Tail too. Steel Wing and Iron Tail. Now, little Ninetales, what she can do is, yeah. And what if it was any of the moves from Ninetales, like Play Rough, Dazzling Gleam? It doesn't even get Moonblast. I'm pretty sure from what I'm reading. No. It gets Dazzling Gleam. It gets Baby Doll Eyes. Oh, it does get Moonblast from breeding. From like a Primarina, a Blood Moon Ursaluna, or a Sylveon. A Blood Moon Ursaluna. So, Surfetched wins. Well, the next one is Phalanx versus Mr. Mime. Phalanx does get bug moves, does get steel moves, does get moves, and would have battle armor or defiant. And it also gets first impression. I don't know. Mr. Mime is damaged normally by bug. At least in his case. Psybeam, Psychic. I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't think that either, just based off the Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, so Phalanx loses. Well, don't worry, you're gonna go through hell. Vanillux versus Mawile. Mawile kinda... I don't even think this is a discussion. Ice Body, Snow Warning, Weak Armor for Vanillux. No. At least from what I can see, no. Gets Explosion. Yeah. Mawile has Sheer Force. Dynamic Punch. Rock Smash, Brick Break, Power Up Punch, Focus Blast. Freeze Dry. Icicle Armor. What's neutral against Mawile? Fighting, Ghost, Steel, Water, Electric. It gets none of those. Besides Steel, it gets Flash Cannon. And Chilling Water. I think this is kind of... Chilling Water? Yeah. Oh, lowers the target's attack. Yeah. With Sheer Force. It kind of does. Who, Vanillux or Mawile? Iron Head, Flash Cannon, Steel Beam. I think Vanillux just dies. Can't have berries. No, it doesn't. It's not winning. If I have to, it has to be on my screen because so it can be shown. It wouldn't show up on my screen. I have a number generator right in front of me. Here. Can I edit the name? Yes. Hit. Miss. Miss. We're not counting it though. Hit miss. No, we're not counting it. Vanillux is dead. Well, Machamp G Max versus Rabombi, Terra Fairy. Machamp gets Guts, No Guard, and Steadfast. Rabombi gets Honey Gather, Shield Dust, or Sweet Veil. She basically needs a good fairy move, which Fairy Wind, Drain Kiss, Dazzling Gleam, Play Rough, Alluring Voice, Moonblast, oh, I have a champ right here. Even do a Gigantamax with the Rabombi having adaptability from being Terra Fairy. Okay. And Machamp, what do you get? You get Bullet Punch and Heavy Slam. How much would they do? And Stone Edge. So Champ wins somehow. Well, there's a problem. We're now on a tie. So now it's Hitmontop versus Gramble. And I think Gramble wins that. Then it's Surfetch versus Mr. Mime. Which I'm pretty sure not. Yeah, 90 for Mime. Yeah. And then the last would be G-Max Machamp versus Mawile. If no matter what the answer is, Mina wins. So, B, Mina. So close. Bramble, OP. I need to find the other B. There we go. Get off this list. Oh, I put bear, not B. Okay. One more. Olympia. Did we already do Olympia? We did. So I guess she saved herself. By the remover. Next! Iono. We're on to the Iono zone. Sophocles. Oh god. The streamer versus the simp. Or, looks like a stereotypical simp. A stereotypical tier 3. Yeah. And Sophocles. Okay, well this starts off with Kilowattrel versus a Alolan Golem. Alolan Golem just kind of I don't even think Kilowattrel could do anything to that. Like, not at all, so Golem wins. Next is Bellybolt versus Magnezone. I don't know how Bellybolt's ability works fully. Electromorphosis, static, and damp. And Magnezone. And what does charge do again? Supercell Slam. But doesn't it get Levitate? Or, yeah, it doesn't. I remember. So, just have to give it Sturdy. I'd have to live 2 hits. Actually, what if we made it Soak? We used Soak first turn. Then Supercell Slam. Damn. What did Mudshot do? 75. Okay. Now what does Magnezone can do? Magnezone's faster, by the way. Do you get any ground moves? Explosion. Gyro Ball. Supercell Slam. I love that name. It's so stupid. Electro Ball. How much does the Body Press do? Anything else? Giga Impact? Steel Beam? Damn, so Magnezone can't do anything. So yeah, so Bellybolt wins. Just for being able to sit there. Well, next one's gonna be a crazy one. Flutter Mane versus Electivire. Yes, that's the answer. Pyrosynth. Electivire. It also gets Motor Drive and Vital Spirit. So no Sleepy for it. A Flutter Mane. Okay, but would Flutterman be able to one-shot first? Because it's faster. Moonblast. Moonblast, Psyshock, or Psybeam. So, Electivire. Damn, I was actually expecting Iono to win that part. Well, don't worry, because next is Raging Bolt versus Vikavolt. I'm not seeing any rock moves on the yellow guy, Raging Bolt. Where? It's not showing here that he has any ancient power. Oh, it does. It remembers it. Okay, yeah. And then Vikavolt. Vikavolt's ability is Levitate. Damn, Levitate's useless. Raging Bolt is weak to Ground, Ice, Dragon, Fairy. Does get Mud Slap and Bulldoze. And Supercell Slam. And Harden. But I don't know how much it would survive one ancient power. Yeah, Raging Bolt just survives. Next is Luxray versus Minior. Minior finally made it. Luxray has Rivalry, Intimidate, or Guts. So Rivalry or Intimidate. And Minior has Shields Down, which, if it goes below half, it'll change it to its Meteor form. When in Meteor form, Minior can't be affected by non-volatile status moves or become drowsy due to yawn. Rest will fail when used by Minior in Meteor form. If Minior switches to its core form while grounded, due to Iron Ball, Gravity, or Baton past Ingrain, it will be poisoned by Toxic Spikes. Mold Breaker, Turbo Blaze, and Terra will have no effects on Shield Down. So it's like, is there no in-battle thing for it? Besides, like, kind of like how Ice Q is, like, once it's down, it's like, I don't know. I don't understand. Minior does get Earth Power and Earthquake. Oh, the stats are a bit different. Meteor form is 60, 60, 100, 60, 100, 60. While core is 60, 100, 60, 100, 60, 120. It doubles the speed, and when it's its core form, it's faster. So it just has to be taken down to half, and then it's faster and can do a lot of damage. Meteor. Yep. The one with 100 defenses and 60 and everything else. So Luxray is faster turn 1. On Luxray. So Luxray. Meteor, no. Well, the last one is Miss Magius versus Togedemaru D-Max. Miss Magius is Terra Electric. And it has Levitate, so it has no weaknesses. Togedemaru. He has Iron Barbs, Lightning Rod, or Sturdy. Does Miss Magius get any ground type moves? No. What else? Fighting in fire. Mystical Fire. Sunny Day. Will-O-Wisp, Burning Jealousy. And no fighting moves. While Togedemaru would have D-Max. Anything. It's higher in physical attack. So its highest physical attack is Wild Charge. Iron. What about Iron Tail? Or whatever the Iron Steel Spike Iron Tail. What's the move it's using? This guy gets U-turn? Oh, he does, yeah. And it's weak to bug, but I thought it would only be weak to ground. Oh. Yeah, and even then. Well, good news and bad news. We're starting with Bellybolt versus Alolan Golem. Now, Alolan Golem, I actually have no clue what he gets. Alolan Golem gets Magnapole, Sturdy, or Galvanize. Alolan Golem has the same base stats as Cantonian Golem. So it's 120 attack, 130 special defense, or 130 defense, 55 special attack, and 65 special defense. Weak to fighting, ground, water, and grass. Bellybolt does get a ground move. Does get Mud Slap, Mud Shot. While Golem does get Earthquake and Bulldoze. Wait. Pause the music. It does get Earthquake and Earth Power and Bulldoze. It can also get Wide Guard. And High Horsepower. Earthquake, Stomping Tantrum. No. Oh. I don't know what I just did. I'm sorry. So basically, Belly Bolt could survive a lot, and Mudshot would slowly kill. Okay, bye Golem. Well, Electivire versus Raging Bolt. I'm thinking it does. Off the top of my head. Last time I used Electivire was in Black and White 2. I used it for PWT. That's the only way I remember Electivire. I remember playing it with it in the PWT with my Blissey and a third Pokemon I don't remember. I know I had a pink shiny Mudkip there too. They're probably all hacked, but like I loved them. And I was a kid, so why did I care? Why would I care? Earthquake from Electivire. What's your speed? 95. Raging Bolt, what's your speed? 75, so you're slower no matter what. Do you have any ground moves? You have Stomping Tantrum. And Earthquake. It can literally be an Earthquake spam battle. It does have higher defenses than Electivire. So, Raging Bolt. And then Luxray versus Togedemaru D-Max. I think Togedemaru just kind of... But Iono wins overall. Iono, Sophocles. So close. What was the highlight? Raging Bolt? Bolted. Then I need to go to Iono and get rid of her name. Oh no, Iono's still in. I need to get rid of Sophocles. Sophocles is the one that lost, right? What? Yeah. She gets it in Masters. That's where she also gets her Flutter Mane and some other Pokemon. You were more surprised of a Raging Bolt? No, Sophocles just comes out with a Raging Bolt. Actually, do you want, just so we hit the 1 hour mark of my recording, do you want to do one more? Come on, be someone entertaining. Koga. Now, if he gets Janine, I think it'd be funny as hell. Because their teams are like basically mirrors of each other. Mallow. Oh. Mallow. Then Koga. Well, Shinnok versus Muck. Muck. It does not. App. Yeah. I think Appleton could do something. It gets ripening, gluttony, and thick fat. It's the defensive one of the two. Of the apples. Venomoth would be faster, though. Would it? Yeah, because Appleton's very slow. Venomoth gets Shield Dust, Tinted Lens, and Wonder Skin. Thank you for the follow, Bluriana. Hope your day's going well. Dongan Island. I meant to change my thing, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm just doing my normal fun, my video thing before I end. But every day's going well, and we're learning about Appleton and Venomoth. Oh, I hope you might. My little. I can tell by the profile picture. If you want to DM me on Discord, I'll talk to you there. When I'm done, of course. What does Wonderskin do? Make sass, changing moves, likely to miss. I think that doesn't matter. Venomoth is weak to flying, rock, fire, psychic. Appleton does get its own headbutt. Oh, for a while, I remember that all. Oh yeah, I remember you. The only one. What about no? Rollout would do weaker. But it's slower. Oh yeah, Appleton can't do much. I'm so sorry, Appleton. I believed in you. It's been like 4 years. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to message me on Discord, I'll be there in like literally like less than 10 minutes. I'm literally just finishing this up, setting stuff to upload, and then I'm gonna be done. Trevenant versus Crobat. Oh no. Natural Cure, Frisk, or Harvest. And Crobat gets every move under the sun. With Inner Focus and Infiltrator. Prevents flinching. It just nets through barriers. Passes through the foe's barriers and strikes. So, like, moves used by Pokemon, like Reflect, Light Screen, Safeguard, Mist, Aurora Veil. And substitutes, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I think even then Crobat would win no matter what of the two. Next one's probably gonna be the most boring, but yet funniest battle yet. Oranguru versus Ditto. It's Oranguru versus Oranguru. Oranguru gets Inner Focus, Telepathy, and Symbiosis. It basically does nothing in battle. Bug and Dart. Foul Play. Fling. Nasty Plot and Knockoff. It's literally just assaulting each other. Sleep talk, pain split, psych up, endeavor, dream eater, yawn, last resort. This may be the battle of the nothing burgers. Ditto would just copy Orangaru's stats, wouldn't it? Basically, it's Orangaru versus Orangaru because of its moves. Yeah. So, Rangaroo wins. The first Pokemon on Mallow's side to win. Yeah. Next is Drampa versus Ariados. Drampa has Berserk, Sap Zipper, and Cloud9. It has 135 special attack. Has Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and all that. Ariados has Swarm, Insomnia, and Sniper. Sniper is too much of a prediction thing. But it's weak to Fighting Ice Dragon Fairy. And he gets none of that. Yeah, nothing. X Scissor, first impression. That's a bug type move, right? No. Oh yeah, it does. It does get Leech Life. It gets Mega Horn too. And a Fire Blast from... Okay, so Drampa wins. Here's the fight I'm curious about. Serena Terra Grass versus Wheezing Terra Poison. Serena's pretty fast. Leaf Guard, Queenly Majesty, and Sweet Veil. We have 72 speed. And Wheezing. Oh, he's slow. With Levitate, Neutralizing Gas. And she gets that headbutt. And steel, but she doesn't have steel anywhere. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, it's grounded psychic. They have both, but they on Bulbapedia they have them both in purple. That's what got me mixed up. They should have Galarian, Weezing, and like the other type, the fairy. Yeah. And that would make Weezing win. So Koga beat Mallow. Mallow. Koga. Damn. We've had all women losers and Sophocles. Mallow. We're losing all of the kids from Alola. Alola right now only has Kiawe, Acerola, Mullane, and Mina. With Mullane and Mina both having kills. Damn. How much does Kanto have? Kanto still has Misty, Surge, Erica, Koga, Janine, Blaine, Giovanni, and Blue. Johto has Bugsy, Whitney, Chuck, Jasmine, Price, and Claire. Hoenn has Roxanne, Brawley, Watson, Norman, Liza, Tate, Wallace. Gen 4 has Rourke, Gardenia, Fantina, Byron, Candace, and Faulkner, aka all of them but one. Maylene was the first one to go down of the Sinnoh Elite Four, or Sinnoh people. When did she go down? Oh, she's like versus Blue. Gen 5 has Silent, Chili, Lenora, Bird, Elisa, Clay, Skyland, Brayson, Drayden, Iris, Sharon, and Roxy. Gen 6 Kalos has Grant, Karina, Ramos, Valerie Lost, Wolfric. They're down to 4 as well. Galar has Kabu, Alistair, Bede, Gordy, Melanie, Piers, Marnie, Raihan, Avery, Clara, Mustard, and Peony. And then all of the Gen 9 trainers are still here. We haven't lost a single one. Oh no, we lost Rassius. Katie, Iono, Kofu, Larry, Rhyme, Tulip, Grusha, Time. And then we already talked about how Lola only has 4. But if I'm reading everything right, New Kalos, I call it, has everyone still. Jason, LeBlanc, or Lebon, Ivor, Gwyn, Canary, Tarragon, Grishal, Grisam, and Vinny. Mustard was a gym leader. They were both gym leaders. They're set in the gym leader before they became champion. I think that's how technically Galar fully worked at the time. Galar League. Minor Division. This is how it plays out in game. But like, in lore, they're gym leaders. I used to have this opened because I was using it to where I was getting my info. Clara is a poison type gym leader in a minor division. Avery is a psychic type gym leader in a minor division. Mustard was previously a fighting type gym leader. Peony was previously a steel type gym leader. And Opal's mother was the Bologna gym leader prior to Opal. But since Opal's mother wasn't shown, we don't count her. And that goes with Time as well. Time was previously a rock type gym leader. Makes a lot of sense, honestly. Now, I feel like in the future we may see, what's her name? His daughter, Peony, and Peony, Peony, and, what's the other one? It's the one from Gen 9, Penny, yeah. So, if those two become gym leaders, you know. Looking at Peony's relatives, Rose, older brother, Peony, a daughter, Penny, daughter, mentioned wife. Just mentioned wife. But yeah, Peony and Mustard were also champions. So if we do Elite Four and champions, I may have to include them both. Again. Which, what I was planning to do, because I know the Elite Four and champion won't be that many characters. I was gonna see how many characters got kills in this one. And maybe bring the ones like the highest kill counts or most entertaining battles come back. Like, to fight the champion and Elite Four ones. And then maybe I'll also add Frontier Brains in if I have to. But it's only like my view. No. Nolan, Greta, Tucker, Lucy, Spencer, Brandon, Annabelle. That's 7. Yeah, that's 7. And then we have Palmer, Thornton, Dahlia, Duroc, and technically Caitlyn. But Caitlyn would be her own gym leader part. And Agenta. And then there would be the 4 girls from Kalos. Yeah, Battle Mason. It's the Battle Mason, yeah. Nita, Evelyn, Dana, and Morgan. Oh my god, there's so many characters that actually appear in the Battle Mason. Brandon, May, Wally, Maxie, Archie, Steven, Shauna, Tierno, Trevor. Wally again. Wally's so good he had to come back a second time. And Nita and all them would be fun. Only thing is, I'd have to allow legendaries. Which I think if it's Elite Four and Champion, I don't feel bad having legendaries. Because I'm going through Nita right now, for example. And she has her Purugly, Wigglytuff, Grumpig. That's fine. But then she also has Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. She has the genies. Evelyn, I'm pretty sure has... She has Entei, Raikou, Suicune, and then also a Latios if she so chooses. Also a Primate, Persian, Pachirisu, and a Lumineon. Dana has... Dana has normally Piloswine, Dragalge, Whimsicott, Magneton, Girafarig, and Macargo. But also Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Regirock, Regice, Registeel. And then Morgan, finally, has Mantine, Sawsbuck, Swalot, and Klefki, or Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, and Latios. So if we want, we can technically give them 2 of them like Mega Latios and Latios. God, what do the other Frontier... I'm just gonna go for a random one. Lucy. Lucy's a fan favorite. She has like Sir Viper, Shuckle, Melodic, Steelix, Gyarados. And then at home she has a Snorlax, Abra, Cyndaquil, Swinub, Makihita, and Skitty. And she only has 5 Pokemon shown to battle. Meaning I'd have to take one of her babies and have it join the team. The Cyndaquil murder. Annabelle has to have a bunch. Because she is in 2 games. Alakazam, Entei, Snorlax, Raikou, Latios, Snorlax, Alakazam, Weavile, Mismagius, Salamence, Snorlax, Alakazam, Lucario, Snorlax, Alakazam, Lucario, Snorlax, Raite, Entei, Latios, Raikou, Entei, Latios, Raikou, Entei, Latios, Raikou, Entei, Latios. And then she also has another Snorlax in Masters. Oh, she has an Espeon in the anime. Okay, maybe these ones are going to be a little annoying. Because I forgot how many different teams they can all have. Argenta. I also know the Gen 4 ones have Pokemon cards for their Pokemon. So Argenta has random Pokemon each time. Like, it's not set in stone. No. Used if player's Pokemon has a base stat total of 340, between 340 and 439, 440 and 499, or if Pokemon are all 500 total. And if you get a gold print, it's a list of Argenta's possible Pokemon, and it's like everything that's fully evolved, basically, and some legendaries. Base total 340 or low. That's like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Caterpie, Metapod. And then the second one's like Ivysaur, Charmeleon, Wartortle, Butterfree, Beedrill. The next one is like Pidgeot, Fearow, Raichu, Sandslash, the Nidos. And then finally, the 500 or more is like the fully evolved starters, the Eons, Snorlax, Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, Dragonite. But technically, she has a Skarmory. And Dragonite. Yeah. Well, I'd only have to choose two, because right now I'm looking at her whole thing. Masters, she has Skarmory. The manga, she has a Dragonite. In the TCG, she had a Drifblim and a Butterfree. What about Duroc? Because I don't know what he has anymore. Houndoom, Empoleon, Staraptor, Entei, Empoleon, Gallade, with Staraptor being one of its most mains. While in the manga, it has Glade, Houndoom, Staraptor, and then the anime, or in the TCG, it has Staraptor, Empoleon, and Staraptor again. It's so good he needed a second one. Also, he has a funny art. Keeping that in the files. What about Dahlia? Dahlia's my favorite, though. Look at her. She's a queen. Dusknoir, Medicham, Ludicolo. Zapdos, Blaziken, Togekiss. Ludicolo, Medicham, Togekiss. Temporarily, she has Empoleon, Rapidash, and Lopunny. But in the TCG, she has Blaziken, Dusknoir, and a Blaziken again. Some of these are going to be difficult. I wish they did more with Spencer. Like, look at his stuff on his arms and his staff. He's a Crobat, Slacking, and Lapras. And an Arcanine Suicune. And then not ones that don't battle are Dusclops and Azurill. Watch out, this man's bringing his Azurill. And his Chansey. Oh, he's a Crobat, Lapras, Slacking, Lapras. Okay, this guy got a lot more. The more I looked into it. Spencer and Greta are the only Frontier Brains whose game teams do not share a known Pokemon with their animated series counterparts. Isn't one of the anime ones, like, just all legendaries? I'm pretty sure Noland. Noland has... Well, technically he has a Mega Pinsir and a Ninjask, too. Pokemon Befriended, Articuno, at the Battle Factory, Venusaur, Machamp, Rhyhorn, Breloom, Camerupt, Pinsir, Lairon, Rhydon, Sandslash, Golduck, Manectric, Trapinch. In the manga, he has 3 Smeargles. Oh god. Oh wait, their only known moves are Sketch and Wish. We're safe. Mawile, Golem, and Glalie. I swear, he had like 6 legendaries. Like, he has all the... Am I getting him mixed? Oh, yeah, it's Brandon. Yeah, Regirock, Registeel, Regice, Articuno, Mucho Zapdos. In the show. Brandon Anime. Regirock, Registeel, Dusclops, Ninja, Solrock, Regice, and a Regigigas he befriended. If they brought him back for Gen 10, he would have a Regieleki and Regidraco. Honestly, they probably did think of him when they were making them. What does Tucker have? What does the Gay Boy have? Swampert, Salamence, Charizard, Swampert, Megagross, Latios. Boo. Swampert, Arcanine. Boo. Salamence, Charizard, Metagross. Boo. Swampert, Salamence. Boo. He disappoints me. Lucy, I know, has, like, confirmed shit. But we should end right now before I go on a whole ass, like, thing. Regigigas, Heatran, Cresselia. Oh yeah, he has a team when he fights next to his son. And then Gigas in Masters. He's Melodic, Dragonite, Rhyperior. I know he has TCG. What? He has a Flygon and TCG, I'm pretty sure. He released a Regigigas in the manga. Damn, he's just that guy. And he has a Cranidos that no one knows the status of. Oh, cards, he has Regigigas, Dragonite, and then a card called Palmer's Contribution. What a guy. Okay, those are actually... I want to look up at those later. But for now, we should end. Sunday, no podcast because we did today. I was forced to today. I was the victim of having to be put on my computer. And then Tuesday, the finale of Avatar Cage Log is streamed. Thursday, I may go back to Lillipup hunting. Because I want that Lillipup. Because I have a video that I want to make with it. I'm not going to say the full video on stream. But I will tell you in DMs. But other than that, anything you want to say? Oh, God. No. Okay. Bye, everyone.